that? Why? Why can't he wait? Why can't he wait until the end of the season? Why has he taken this opportunity where we're in middle of lots of games, we've got a new manager in place who needs support, and we've just won a huge game against Man City? Why has he decided to give an interview at this stage of this season? It's just ridiculous, and that should tell you everything. He has no interest, and he doesn't care about Man United. He doesn't care about what's going on at the club, where we're at 13th in the Premier League, and he's largely to blame for that as well, because he's been part of the squad that has got us there. Welcome back to the Man United stream. Hope you're doing well. It is Wednesday morning, and we've got huge news coming out of Man United. Yes, it's all about Marcus Rashford. You must have heard it. You probably came across it last night. I mean, it was all over social media. It was all over TV, YouTube, wherever. It was about Marcus Rashford giving an interview to Henry Winter. He is a journalist. He used to work for the Times. I don't think he does anymore. He's an independent journalist, but he got an interview with Marcus Rashford, surprisingly, at a school, his ex-school, where he was at, giving presents away to children, which was odd. It was very odd, but we'll come back to that in a minute. But he gave an interview to the journalist, who then obviously put it out on social media that Marcus Rashford is ready for a new challenge. He wants to leave Man United. That's what we are hearing. I mean, it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous because we had just had this weekend's game against Man City. We won. He was not even in the squad. Ruben Amorim came out, said he's not been working hard enough. His attitude stinks really, and he needs to get his crap in order, and then hopefully he can fight his way back into the first team. And Marcus Rashford's first response is, right, okay, let me do a exclusive interview and tell everybody in the world that I want to leave Man United. That's his rising up to the challenge. That's him showing a professional attitude. That's him saying that he's working hard. This is Marcus Rashford. And the worrying thing about this all is that we've still got some bloody delusional fans out there who are coming out saying they feel sorry for Marcus Rashford. What? Are you bloody crazy? You need your heads checking. That's what you need doing, because I am worried for your safety. If you think, and you're so gullible that you think Marcus Rashford is the victim in all of this, I'm really worried. I don't know how you survive on a daily basis. How do you go out there and not get robbed every day? Because this is completely ridiculous from Marcus Rashford. It's absolutely just gives the wrong vibes. And look, it is unprofessional. It's unprofessional again. This is the modern era of these footballers who think that they can, rather than going to the manager and speaking directly to the manager, they can air it out in the public and just simply cause complete chaos for the club. A club that has just won against Man City, their greatest rivals, and they should be celebrating. They should be looking forward to the big game coming up in the Carabao Cup against Tottenham Hotspur, but rather he's thrown his dummy out the pram. What do you think the players must be thinking in that squad? The players who've won against Man City, who haven't had a day or two to even enjoy that, when their teammate has thrown the dummy out the pram. They're not happy with this. Of course they're not happy with this. The likes of Amad Diallo, Bruno Fernandes, all of these players there, they must be thinking, what a spoilsport. What an idiot. What an idiot. Just because he's been left out of the squad for a single game because his attitude stinks, what does he go and do? He goes and does a huge interview. Don't know whether he was even sanctioned by Man United, but he goes and does a huge interview saying that he wants to leave Man United, essentially. He obviously doesn't say it in those words, but he says something like, I'm ready for a new challenge, blah, blah, blah. Like, what? What a load of rubbish. And there's still some fans believing that Marcus Rashford still can do a job at United and still can reach his peak. He's not going to reach his peak. Wake up, smell the coffee. This guy is on 300k a week and still complaining about the club and still saying that he wants a new challenge. No one else is going to take him on. That's what we said yesterday, and I can't see any other club after this interview coming and getting him. Because look, it sends alarm bells ringing. This guy throws his dummy out. He's not professional. He is saying at one hand, look, I care about the club and I won't do these huge statements and do these interviews, but he's just gone and done one. He's just gone and done one when he shouldn't be doing an interview. What do you think Ruben Amorim's position is after he does this interview? It is absolutely stupidity at its highest level. And those of the fans who are like, oh yeah, Marcus Rashford, yeah, we feel sorry for him and he's been hard done by and he's been picked on. No, he hasn't been picked on. What kind of rubbish is this? There's other players in the history of Man United who, if they came out and even did a snippet of what Rashford's just done, they would not see Old Trafford again. That's what it was like under Fergie and all the, look, let's not forget about the past. I hate going back to the past. And obviously, look, we're in a new era. We're in a new phase of Man United. But this is unacceptable. Ruben Amorim set a challenge down for these players, Garnacho and Rashford, that, guys, you need to sort yourselves out. You are part of the team and you need to behave like you're part of the team and you need to work together. You can't have just these ultra egos on the team, these prima donnas. We need players who care about the team and the club. And Rashford clearly does not do that. If you think he does, I want to know. I want to know from you. Drop your comments below. I want to hear from you as to why you think Rashford is the victim in all of this and why you think he deserves to be playing in this United team. Drop your comments below because I'm completely bewildered by some of the fans coming out and commenting saying, oh yeah, we feel sorry for Marcus Rashford and he's being hard done by and it's Ruben Amorim's fault. That's what they're saying. Why have so many managers struggled with Marcus Rashford? Look, let's put it straight. The guy doesn't care about football. His attitude on the football pitch, even though when he's playing, stinks. He said something about, oh, I can play many different positions, but left wing I play. Look, he can't play many other positions. He wants to play on the left wing and that's all. And even when he does play on the left wing, he plays crap. So why should he be playing on the left wing before anybody else? Do you get it? Anyone else like Garnacho? I'd rather have Garnacho there. I'd rather have somebody else playing that position than Rashford because he's just a sulk, doesn't do anything. Yeah, he might score a goal here and there, but who cares? Who cares? You need team unity, and this guy is far from team unity. You know that he's just a complete singular player, doesn't really care about the team. Look, I'm absolutely sick and tired of this rubbish and I want him out. I want him out, and it's music to my ears. It is music to my ears that this guy is thinking about leaving. But look, United already have been behind the scenes working on trying to get rid of Marcus Rashford, but it's not an easy decision. It's not an easy decision because they know that no one's going to come in for him. No one's going to actually come in and try and buy Marcus Rashford and agree to his salary demands. Marcus Rashford, I don't know what he's playing at. I really don't know what he's doing. Whether he's doubling down on, this whole position and thinking that United and the manager might crumble and then they'll have to play him all the time and never challenge Marcus Rashford again. Maybe that, but his advisors, his people around him setting up this interview, what are they thinking? What are they bloody thinking? Look, why would you not stop this and say, look, are you stupid? Go to the manager and sort this out. You need to sort this. This doesn't look professional. Any other new club that might be thinking of buying you might be looking at him thinking, wait up, do we want a player who's volatile? What if the manager leaves him off the team? Will he do the same thing to our club? Of course he would. This is the problem. You think that Rashford won't do this to you? He'll do it to every single club because he is a psychopath. He just cares about himself and nobody else. And I don't care what anyone says about, oh, look, he was at a school handing out presents. Yes, he was. So what? He is a multi-millionaire and he's giving out a few £100 worth of presents to his ex-former school. Okay, good. That's brilliant. But lots of other players do charity work. Lots of other players give out money and do things. We don't mention them. And they certainly don't take that as a photo opportunity and start calling the press to the school where they're going to give an interview such as this. Absolutely unprofessional, and I don't care what anyone says to back him up in terms of, look, he didn't have any option and he had to come out and say something. No, he did not. He should have done his speaking on the pitch, like Mohamed Salah. What's he doing? He's scoring goals. He's not happy with his contract situation, and he's tried and spoken out. But what he's doing is he's doing most of his talking on the pitch. He's scoring goals, getting assists. Why isn't Rashford doing that? Why isn't Rashford professional enough to work hard and say, right, okay, I'm going to show this manager and the team and the fans what I'm made of. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to have a crazy season. I'm going to make sure I score loads of goals, get loads of assists, and then decide I'm going to leave. Why didn't he do that? Why? Why can't he wait? Why can't he wait until the end of the season? Why has he taken this opportunity where we're in middle of lots of games, we've got a new manager in place who needs support, and we've just won a huge game against Man City? Why has he decided to give an interview at this stage of this season? It's just ridiculous, and that should tell you everything. He has no interest, and he doesn't care about Man United. He doesn't care about what's going on at the club, where we're at 13th in the Premier League, and he's largely to blame for that as well, because he's been part of the squad that has got us there. So why doesn't he care? Because he cares about what his future's like, okay? He cares about his public image. He cares about what he looks like in front of everybody, and that's all. And if anybody disagrees, drop your comments below. Let me know. Now, Ruben Amorim, right as we record this video, is doing a press conference. So I'll bring you another video, hopefully today, if I can, on the reaction to that interview by Ruben Amorim. But look, whatever he says, he's in a very, very difficult position, because he's one of his players. He's expecting to come and work hard in training, has completely backfired. He's done a Sancho on us. He's done a Sancho on us. And look, this is the modern era of footballers. But Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho, players like that, they all they care about is themselves. And if you, as fans, as Man United fans, think that it's going to change with Marcus Rashford, and just because he's a Mancunian and he's born and bred in Manchester, and just because he's born in Manchester doesn't mean that he needs to be treated any differently to any other player in that squad. Ruben Amorim did the right thing. He's come and seen that this player is volatile, cares more about going clubbing and partying than he does about playing for this massive, massive club. And that is wrong. That is wrong. We need everybody to care about playing for Man United. And if they can't wake up and smell the coffee and realise that this is a short career and you're at the biggest club in the world playing for the biggest team, then, well, then there's no helping them, is there? Drop your comments below. Let us know what you think about this whole Rashford situation. Whether you're in his camp or not in his camp, let us know. We'd love to hear from you. You were watching the Man United Stream channel, a channel by the fans for the fans.